It's getting to the point where in the project I've been thinking a lot about the photos I want to do of my body. And frankly, the thought of stripping off terrifies me. um, Definitely my weight is what gets me down about my body in the past sort of couple of weeks. It's been particularly bothering me just because I've just moved to a new city, and haven't been doing as much exercise as I would have been doing normally, and I feel like my body looks really different. I lost a lot of weight. Like, I used to be bigger than this, and over the past sort of 3 years, I lost maybe 4 stone at one point, and then I've gradually kind of put like 2 stone back on. I'm the heaviest I've been since my weight loss, kind of thing, and it's not a nice feeling. A lot of it comes from like how your family react and stuff when you lost weight. Like, they were always nagging at me to lose weight and like saying I'd be much happier when I did and stuff, and that I'd look better and I'd be able to get the clothes I wanted. And I did, but it wasn't easy to like stay really the weight I was at when I was at my thinnest. Like, it was really hard. And I'm going back home for my birthday, and I'm really afraid that they will notice how much weight I put back on and not react positively when they see me. That's kind of, like, worries me a lot. Not that they would say anything, but they might think something, or I don't know. And it got me thinking, is it my issue? Like, is it an issue inside myself, or is it other people's issue? Like, because when people lose weight, unless they get too thin, of course, which is a whole other story that I need someone else to come in and fill in for me on that, because sadly, well, not sadly, but that's never an issue I've had to deal with. But I was thinking, is it other people that put this issue on me? Or is it an issue that I have that I broadcast onto others? And I think it must be that. I think it must be that I have it, and it's really hard to accept that you don't like how you look, like you yourself, that you as a person do not like what they see when they look in the mirror. Because there's like one person you can never leave, and that's you. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just how you look, and that is the reality of the situation. And you can tweak it and change it and put on weight and lose weight, and you can even have surgery or whatever, but at the end of the day, you're always going to be in that body. Like, that flesh and blood is yours, you know. And I think because that frightens me, that I don't like essentially how I look, you think it's not me that doesn't like it. I'm worried that this person doesn't like it. I'm worried that my boyfriend doesn't think I look good. I'm worried that my mum will think I've not been exercising and eating bad food. I'm worried that when that person walks past me in the street, they'll roll their eyes and think, God, how heavy is she, you know? Or for other people it could be, God, how tall is she, or how sort of, I don't know, skinny are they, or whatever. But to be honest, it's rare that actually happens, unless someone is at the extreme end of a scale. It's kind of always in yourself, and that's way harder to deal with, because if it's other people's problem, then you don't have to, I don't know, then you feel like it's not your issue, it's other people's issue, and you don't have to deal with it yourself. Whereas to really accept that you're down about how you look is just really hard to come to terms with, I think, anyway. Because you're always with yourself, aren't you? You're always with yourself. And I think you need to ultimately accept yourself. Your lumps and your bumps, and the bits that grow and shrink, and bits that hang and droop. And me sitting saying this doesn't mean I've accepted it with me. And I don't think it always gets better with age, because I know a lot of women who are much older than me, and they haven't learned to accept themselves yet. So it scares me, and I think that's what scares a lot of women. I think seeing older women, when you think, God, you must be sorted, and they're not. They're still worrying about their weight, their height, their funny nose, their sticky out ears, their whatever. I think that, I don't know. What I do know is I don't want to spend long periods of time getting so down about my weight and panicking about what I'm eating, and like there's a marshmallow sitting on the table up there, and I don't eat sweets during the week. I'm not allowed. Well, I say I'm not allowed. I've disallowed myself. And this morning I got up and there was like one marshmallow sitting there, and I was going to eat the marshmallow, and I must have stood there for 5 minutes, like putting it to my mouth and sitting it back down again and putting it to my mouth, and it's like, this doesn't have to be a big deal. You eat the marshmallow, you don't fucking eat the marshmallow. You know, eating one marshmallow is not going to hurt you, but if I think you're frightened that if you eat one, that'll be it. You'll be like, well, if I had a marshmallow, I might as well just eat all this, you know. It's total bullshit as well, because there's way more important things in life. The marshmallow's still there. I'm not going to eat it. I would literally be in a depressed mood the whole night because I ate one shitty marshmallow. And I'm not proud of that either. I'd like to think I'm above that. Is that snobby? But I cry a lot about my weight. I cry a lot about it. I don't know if I'm thinking about it a lot more because of this project. I don't know. I know a lot of people can relate to it, and I figured since I'm making a project about the body, I should be really honest about how I feel about mine just now, and it's not very good. It's kind of upsetting me. I'm petrified of putting weight on. Petrified. I don't think, it's weird, but I don't think losing weight helped me. It made me more worried about weight, because to put it back on again is like this major travesty that you've let yourself down, you know. And I don't want to get as big as I was before. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. I just don't want to be that way. But then I don't want to live every fucking day of my life afraid to eat a fucking marshmallow. So I'll need to try and figure some way out to deal with it. I don't know if this has been a rant. I'm not sure. I just felt like it's an obsession I'm having just now about my body, and therefore I should share it on our blog, which is about the body. And I'm sure a lot of people have similar feelings. So thank you. Bye bye.